Okay, so we're just trying a recording here of inside Plum. We're just going to test this just to look around and what you've got once you easily go through the sign up. So we've got the home screen, so you can get that anytime just by going to home, and Plum answers straight away. This is just a demo account that I've got, but you can see there that you can see your savings, you can see your investments, insights. You can go into any of those and look at further details. And you've got the invite and earn £25. I think if you invite 3 or 4 people, you get £25. But going past that, you've got the brain down here at the bottom. You go into brain, and you've got some interesting settings that you can play with. You've got rules, and you can decide how, it calls it the mood, what mood you want to save with. You can go to change mood there, and you can go from literally, well, if you start at the lowest, you've got shy, and it's telling me that I should expect 50% less savings if I was to go shy. Chilled, 25% less savings. Normal, which is what this is set on at the moment. Then you can go to eager, so you'll be saving a bit more than usual, about 25% more. Ambitious, expect around 50% more savings. Or beast mode, whoosh, 75%, it says that there, whoosh, 75% more savings. So I tend to keep my main account set just on normal, and it just saves the right amount based on my spending. So as I've said before about Plum, it's basically analysing my account as I'm spending and saving what I can afford to save. But if I decided I wanted to be saving a bit more, I could decide to change the saving mood. You can always go back here, so you don't have to kind of call up any of this again. So you can go back and you can look at perhaps, so you've got overdraft savings there. That's asking about that, and it says, hey, Steve asked me not to save whilst you're in your overdraft. Basically what that means is if you do have an overdraft, you can set Plum to continue saving while you're in the overdraft, or you can set Plum to stop saving or taking savings while you're in the overdraft. So that's just that there, and you can pause the whole thing. So you can literally pause all savings just by pressing that there. And then you've got roundups. Roundups basically means that it monitors your transactions and rounds up each or it says here, I'll round up your transactions to the nearest pound and transfer the spare change. So like you buy something for 1.96, it will then save 4p and put that into your savings. You buy something, I imagine, say 1.55, it would round that up to 2, so it would save 45 pence for you, and so on. So that's quite a handy feature, and one that's really quite usable and actually works really quite well, because you don't notice those roundups and you don't notice those savings accumulating. And that's the brain, or the rules. You've got splitter there inside the brain still, where your money goes. So when money enters your Plum account, here's where I'll put it. You can adjust splitter. That takes you to this screen. It's showing that you can have different amounts of your money going into your savings, into your investments, back to your bank at the moment, and things like that. So you can go further with that. And there you've got options here to split evenly, savings only, investments only. Because remember, Plum will do investments as well as saving. So as you're saving, you can set Plum to invest. So if we go back to the home, which you can remember, you can call up home at any time from the bottom there. It should bring us back home. There we go. So that's brought us back home. And as you can see, so you've got your investments, and you can set it so that your savings could be automatically invested. And that's where the splitter comes in. Going back to, we don't want to actually talk, we don't say anything. There we go, back to, completely lost it now. We're back to there. There we go. And I think we've pretty much covered the brain there. Let's just double check. Yeah, you can manage your bank account. It's just the last option there. Once that's set up, that's kind of set and forget once you've linked it to your bank account, which is fully secure. It's with the modern open banking system. So links your bank account, and then that's done. You've got the help section, which basically takes you, you've got the help center, or you can chat to a human. And I think if you chat to a human, it's just, you have to wait just a little bit, just until the agent comes on, then you can chat directly to somebody about any problems that you've got or questions that you've got. Most things are answered in the help center. And then we've got settings. Update your profile, notifications, so how often Plum speaks to you. I mean, you can get Plum to tell you what your bank balance is every day. You can get Plum to tell you what your savings are every day, or you can adjust those to how often you do or don't want those. You can view documents and the legal stuff, as it says there, and Plum News. And that's pretty much the inside of Plum. Oh, and there's the earn and 25. There, I mean, you can see on this account there's invites there, and you basically, like I say, this is just a demo account that I've got, but it basically, as you invite people, I think it says there 25 after 3 successful invites, etc. And back to home. And there we go. And that really is pretty much what it is. The magic really is in what it does, and that is in the savings are happening pretty much without you really noticing. And before you know it, you're coming back, or Plum's telling you, oh, you've hit the £50 threshold, you've hit £100, you've hit £200, and then you can start looking to going into investments, and it'll auto invest for you. And again, that's intelligent. Remember, this is working on a artificial intelligence algorithm, so even the investments are working on that sort of system. But yeah, I just sort of wanted to give you a look inside of Plum, and it really is very, very clever, and really is possibly one of the easiest ways I've come across to actually save. And I'm a really bad saver, and when I use Plum, it works. It just works. Okay, but that's Plum. Okay, take care. See you guys soon.